Hello everybody, Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Okay fellas, this is video number 2 for today. I have another build I'll be starting on. This is called the summer build. This kit here is kind of a little different than the usual. It'll probably be about the last time I ever buy one of these kits again. I'm very disappointed in it. Okay guys, the topic of this of the summer build I have is the Mach 72 all the way from France. Model 340 C131-D Samaritin. And it was actually the Samaritin evolved around the 240, 340, and 400 series. Especially the D models like this one is. The C131 Samaritin was more or less designed as a short-range aircraft. They're excellent for commuter service, also for transport, utility planes, and also training aircraft as well. I remember seeing them a lot of times out there in Oxnard Air Force Base out in California. He had 340s, a bunch of them, Convairs, and they all flew out all the way from Oxnard out to Long Beach, Los Angeles, which is about a 35-minute flight. And so actually these things are more or less designed for short range. And they're very fast getting off runway too. And for 1990 they're obsolete. The last series of the Convairs were the 400s. They were kind of like an extended fuselage. You get more people in there than the 340 model, which this one is, the Convair. Okay. Now we're going to take a look at the kit, take a look at the box here. We're going to zoom in, and I thank you guys. There's the kit right there. There's the airplane. 1/72 scale. This is a very pricey model. I don't know what I paid for this thing. I think I paid almost $100. Believe it or not, $100. And man, I tell you, for $100, the kit's a gem. Now we're going to take a look at the kit contents in here. Inside the box itself, I'll back out a little bit, guys. Wrong way, Frankie boy, wrong way. And the contents of the box, I've been going through it, guys. The plastic they give you, this stuff right here is it's like a resin type of plastic. I've never seen plastic in my life like this. It's like a really heavy, gaudy, thick piece of plastic with a lot of raised flash. You got to take your sanding board and sand that stuff up just like this. I'm not using this piece here. This is for the electronic version they give you. They give you option on the nose cone here. On the kit itself, get this out of the way, fellas. Right here is, like I say, this through here, you got your football antennas, your UDF, UH antennas on here. Looks like some kind of intake fairing. And right here is for the 400 series. So the C131-D uses this right here in place of these here. So there's a three-way option with this kit here. They give you a three-way option. Here's your cowling. Like I said, really hard plastic, fellas. It's really hard. It's really a real thick plastic. Flash all over the place. Pips. Everything thinks H. Smith's Victory is bad by Airfix. Try this kit. For a flash fan, this kit's a real turn on. That you get for $100. Now, for the only kit available. That's all there is, 1/72 scale. There are vacuum form kits and 1/144 scale. And now Hawk, an old company back in the 50s, they make one of these in a small scale, a real small scale. Probably a little bigger than 1/144 scale, I don't know. But I remember getting them when I was young, and they cost 50 cents back then. Those of you who are pretty keen on it probably remember. Again, all this gray plastic's really hard. There's a lot of good detail here. Stuff like this in here, guys. All these little molding pips. They got to be sanded out. They sand off very easy. Because this plastic, it don't take much to sand this plastic. It don't. These are ejector pen marks. This kind of plastic I use is something else. All these pieces got to be cleaned. I mean really cleaned. Before you do any gluing preparation involved. Now, on the clear parts, that's another subject. Here's another fee I got for $100. We're gonna get to that right now, fellas. Here's all your clear parts right here. Clear parts are clear parts. I've seen better. Now, here's the killer diller right here. This canopy was molded in 2 pieces. I don't like that. You gotta sand it anyway. Now, check this out, fellas. This is a real pisser right here. Right there. Right here. You see where it broke? It was busted like that. I contacted this company 101 times. No prevail. No nothing. I'm very disappointed. This changed me to a whole different route now. Instead of building the cockpit, all the details inside where you can actually look inside and see all the parts like most of those modelers do, I can't do that. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a desk model out of this thing. I'm going to sand this down real good and everything and join it to the fuselage with 5-minute epoxy, and I'm going to paint the airplane and use decals for the windows. And the same thing is going to be done with these windows here. Just paint them out and decal them in when they're all done. That's going to solve that problem right there. Too bad I can't use interior details. I can't get a hold of this company. But this is a one type of kind of a model at 1/72 scale. Now, for the decals, I don't know. These seem to look okay. We'll see. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some of the stuff that Freddie from Sooner Models showed me. It's called decal bonder. This stuff stinks. Take it outside and spray it, fellas. Get one shot of that decal bonder, you have to worry about decals falling apart. Any kits that are old, decals, just use that decal bonder. It'll save yourself some headaches. So the decals are pretty new. They're brand new. I mean, this kit's brand new. It hasn't. I've opened it maybe twice since I've had this thing, and it's going to be a treat for a build. And right here, I've been busy sanding all these parts on here. Constantly sanding. Always use a file board. No, you never use your hand. A lot of guys use their hands. That's bad, fellas. My father told me one time ago, the fellas who use their hands for sanding leaves a mark of an amateur. So when you're dealing with stuff like this, you got to use a sanding board. And thank God they got sanding boards nowadays. I used to steal my mother's fingernail boards. Man, my mom just gave it at me one time. She said, Frank, if I catch you taking my boards again, I'm going to give you a flogging like you never had before. And I said, okay, Mom, won't do it. I figured you wouldn't mind. I saw them laying there on the table, so you don't use those no more. They're mine. Buy your own. I said, okay, I will, Mom. And I did. That's all we had back in those days. But stuff they got nowadays like this, excellent. You can find them in grocery stores like I found these anywhere. That's what you got to do, fellas. You got to sand all these parts down. All these parts have been cleaned previously. It's a shame I can't use the interior details because that kind of be busted. And I don't want to display this thing with a cracked cockpit like that. Anybody that deals with Mach 72, I'm very disappointed in that company. The Coronado was the same way, but no broken parts. It was just ungodly looking plastic. And it's not designed for the novice. You got to have a keen eye. You got to keep looking and look around for all these mold stuff and keep standing. Just like I do right here. I've seen it right here. Light is very important. It'll show a lot of flaws and stuff. This thing here has been cleaned. It still needs a little bit more cleaning before I get involved. For instructions, excuse me, fellas. Here's the finished aircraft right here for instructions. This is all there is to it. They tell you that the color of the aircraft. As for the pieces, for the construction, there you go, boys. What you see is what you get. Joining of the stabilizers, rudder, there's not even mentioned on here. Nothing. I feel guys like us been gypped. I called this number here. Everything. I even emailed them. No prevail. So they're a very, very hard company to get a hold of, fellas. I mean, for the selection for the kits they bring out are pretty good. I like them. But the quality of the instructions, quality of the plastic, they stink. But I'm not playing that bad. I just, because I like to build this thing. There's none out there but this. So like I say, this is not for the novice. For anybody who wants to learn how to build plastic, you gotta have patience and time and test fit parts and constantly sanding. See, I thought I had this cleaned a while ago. Lordy. See, I got sand more here. See, I'm always constantly sanding on this thing. Gotta be clean. I got a lot of builds coming this way, fellas. I got the Hellcat. I have some more later on this week. I have a video there. I've been working about 5 or 6 at a time, guys, to keep myself busy, knocking them out. And this is going to be about a good 3-week build right here. I can see that. But no hurry, because it's all about modeling. I don't get my $100 out of this thing if it takes me a year. So we got kits that's challenging, this is expensive. You've got to learn how to figure out option-wise how you can do it. Most modelers do have options. Just like I said, this canopy part, I solved the issue. So I'll get tired of fussing trying to get a hold of these knuckleheads. These bunch of jellyheads ain't on the ball. You're talking about quality control. I don't think quality control exists anymore. I truly don't. I really don't. And I think we should bring them back. But after all, this stuff here is not getting cheap. And we're all paying through the mill of these things. Okay, that's the conclusion of video 1 in-box review of the summer build of the Heller 1/72 scale, not Heller, but Mach 72 C130-D Samaritin. And back to the video, yours truly. Okay, boys, that's 2 videos back to back. Like I say, guys, this is a good kit, you know, but the quality control, like I say, I don't think it exists. I think it's just Once was, ain't no more. And guys like us gotta be the whipping boys for all this stuff, and we're paying for it. I haven't given up though, but like I say, I'm gonna give these guys a piece of my mind, and I'm gonna try to email them one more time before I do that color in option, because I'm not going to do any gluing in this thing until I get an answer from these people. If I get no answer from them, I'm going to have to go ahead and take this cockpit out and just paint it. And make myself some windows using decal paper and paint them. Been there before, done it. I'll do it again. But it's a bloody shame though, you know, you pay $100 or something like that. And somehow I think all those modelers be taking fools of sometimes. And it's such a wonderful hobby into something like that. They don't care anymore. But care is very important, guys. You got to, you got to give sometimes. Somebody's got to give care to somehow. You know, you don't care. To me, that's a slander against your character. You know, people can see that. Anybody that's observant of anything. Okay, guys, I'm ready to sign off right here. So next video is going to be coming up. It's probably, actually, you don't know, but I'm quite certain that something will arise. I'll definitely have a Hellcat video for you either this week. Like I said, I'm ready to put the fuselage together. Everything has been done. I'm ready. I just haven't done it yet. I've been too busy venturing on these builds and everything, getting far behind. So like I say, it's not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. We're all here to stay, all here to be built, and all I haven't done. I'll get all my stuff done, fellas. I've been doing all kinds of things. I've been working on my Gilmore racer. I think I made a video of that one time. There's a fuselage of it. We're working on it last night. I'm going to fly this rubber powered. I got it all put together. All you gotta do is add the tissue to it and assemble same, and she's ready to go for the heavens. Okay. So next video will be coming up, fellas, will be on the Hellcats. I have it for you one day this week. And I'm going to kind of tinker around with this 340 right here. I'm going to give these people a ring or an email. And if I get no reply out of them, I'll just go to the painting option. I'm not going to let this get down on me. I mean, I'll get my $100 worth out of it somehow. Okay, guys. That's about it for today. So stay posted for the Hellcat 124 scale by Airfix. I have it coming your way. I'm far behind in the build. Nigel's miles ahead of me. I'm surprised you don't have the whole thing painted by now. And Freddie, he's doing very, very swiftly from Center Models. He's doing very swiftly. You gotta check out his pictures he did on Facebook. Beautiful job. This man, his engine work and figure details out of this world. And he does a very good job. He's like, hey, he's got more on his belt he can stick. He can just walk around, pick a kid out and build it. Well, I got a lot I haven't finished up, so I got myself in modeler syndrome. And I gotta get myself out of that. Okay, I'm signing off for now, so stay posted for the Airfix 124 scale update video. That'll be number 2, I believe it is. And that'll be a conclusion for today. So we got 2 videos from me today, and we'll have the final reveal for the F2B bristle fit too. I got that going your way too. It's over there, just a few more parts, and my car model will be done. So I got the video of that coming up. So and I got that B24 livery coming. I got a lot of stuff coming your way, fellas. I haven't forgot. I'm half elephant. I never forget. And you guys take care and make mama happy always. Just like I say, spend wisely and build a model and take care of your children, your babies, your affairs, everything, and watch yourself, fellas, when you're out there